Before we begin, I'm going to give huge thanks to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring today's video. Raid is a mobile game that has everyone playing, and for good reason. It's extremely fun and addicting, but above all, it has a challenging aspect, and that is by far the Doom Tower. It's a ginormous tower that's basically a prison that was created a long time ago to keep the bad monsters inside, and well, it's our job to go in and crack a few heads and collect some nice loot. What makes the game so interesting for me, other than the amazing graphics and animations, is the competitive aspect. I love fighting against real people and climbing the arena ladder. This month, Raid has another jam-packed, non-stop schedule of exciting activities and special events, including a jam-packed Halloween lineup towards the end of the month. We're talking big rewards, tournaments against other players, special fragments, events to get some brand new legendary champions, and much more. So if you guys want to get a huge head start on Raid, then make sure to download the game using my link below, or just scan the QR code listed on the screen. Doing so will get you an epic hero Chanuro. You'll also get 200,000 silver, 1 XP boost, 1 energy refill, and 1 ancient shard, so you can summon an awesome champion as soon as you get in the game. All this treasure will be waiting for you here in your inbox. Hope to see you guys in game. You guys probably thought you're gonna wait another 3 months to see part 3, right? Well, what did I say? I'm a man of my word, and I promise you guys to bring you the finale of the $25,000 dual PC desk project within a month. I think I made it. I think I made it, you guys. But yeah, man, it just feels so good to finally complete this, and I can check it off my bucket list. But yeah, here's what a 25 grand dual PC looks like and what it can do. So to recap, the purpose of the build is for gaming and streaming at the same time without having a performance hit like you normally would doing both on a single PC. We got a strictly gaming system on the left with an 11900K, 64 gigs of RAM and an RTX 3090, while the streaming PC on the other side has a Threadripper 3990X 64 core processor, also with 64 gigs of RAM, but with an RTX 3080. So both systems are obviously custom water cooled, but they are all using EK parts. We got their new vector water blocks for both the GPUs and their all new torque fittings, which I had a lot of fun using. Of course, the build wouldn't be possible without all 4 of the distro plates. We got 2 in the rear with built-in pumps, and the 2 longer ones in the front, all of which help contribute to these perfectly straight tube runs. I left the lighting on the default rainbow color scheme just to showcase the Mystic Fog coolant from EK, and you can really see how each color on the wheel reflects against the reactive coolant. Alright, let's talk about the desk. So both systems were built inside the DK05 desk from Lee. It's a sit and stand desk with programmable settings, allowing you to set your desired height. And it does come with some neat features like convenient access to your PC's ports and the option to change the transparency of the glass panel, which I think is pretty damn awesome. The desk also offers quick controls for the RGB and fan speed settings. However, I did not utilize these as I have all the fans and RGB cables plugged directly into the motherboard. That way I have more variety. Plus, it's easier to change things on the app instead of cycling through the options, but it's really nice that they offer the convenience anyways. One thing I've also noticed is that you get more ports on one side compared to the other. You get 2 additional USB 3 ports and 1 USB Type-C, whereas the other side you only get 2 USB 3s. So if you're going to build on this desk, you need to put the beefiest system on the right side. I have 2 monitors currently hooked up, 1 for each system. However, Lee does sell mounting brackets separately that attach to the rear of the desk, which allows you to mount up to 3 monitors. But for the sake of the video, I left mine on the desk, plus I don't have any extra monitor mounts at the office. One thing I do have to mention, if you ever do plan on building a PC desk later in the future, and you're gonna be using a mouse pad, don't do what I did and go with something smaller. Just because the larger it is, the more of the PC you are blocking off, especially if it looks really nice. You know, you wanna appreciate the beauty. I just threw one of my TechSource mouse pads on there just so I have an excuse to promote it in this video. We do have a bunch of different designs that will surely fit your setup's theme, so check them out at dealsource.tech/store. Now, instead of using 2 separate keyboards and mice, which will take up even more space on the desk, I just picked up a USB switcher and hooked it up to both of the systems. That way, when I need to swap between PCs, I just hit a single button. So now that the build is done, what the hell am I gonna do with this thing? You guys are probably thinking, right? I still don't know. I still don't know what to do. I'm moving really soon. This is gonna be really difficult to move to my new home. I'll probably just keep it here at the office until I can maybe find some use for it, but worst case scenario, I might just put it on Craigslist, to be honest, and get rid of it. I don't want to take this apart because it took me so long to put this together and it looks amazing. It's just a shame to take apart all of this and put it back in its boxes and store it in the shelves. You know, all of that hard work would have just gone to waste, I feel like. And I know that there's one person out there I know that's watching this video who has always dreamed about owning a dual system PC desk in their lifetime, but doesn't know where to buy one or doesn't know how to build one. So this is for that one person watching. If you want it, really good price, by the way. If I end up selling it, just toss me an email. We can work something out. But yeah, but for the sake of the video, I did promise you guys we're gonna take it for a test drive. So I did load up a game. We're gonna test it out and see how it performs while streaming. So yeah, let's check it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have the system currently turned on and plugged into both of the monitors. We have the streaming PC on the right and then the gaming PC on the left. I do have the 4K capture utility currently on, and it's basically going to mimic or copy whatever I have on the gaming PC. So I can essentially record whatever's going on with this PC without it affecting the performance. And that is what makes this PC or this project so amazing, is the fact that I can game or stream games, I should say, without having any sort of performance impact. But we'll get into gaming in a bit. Let's go ahead and take a look at performance. I'm currently on the productivity PC, so in order to switch over to the gaming PC, I just gotta switch over using the USB switcher. It takes about a second to switch over. As you guys can see, here I am on the gaming PC. Obviously, if this was my setup or if this was a working setup, I would move that to under the desks just so it's not visible. But I want you guys to see that I'm reaching over and pressing it and watching the system switch over. So first thing we should do is probably take a look at temperatures and see where we're at. CPU, we are hovering. Oh, those are some really chilly temps for the processor. 33 degrees current temperature on the 11900K. We got some maximum of 45C, not bad. And then moving on to the graphics card, it's usually down here somewhere. 29.6 or 0.7. Holy bejesus, that is chilly. That is really cool. I've actually never seen low temperatures like this before, and on a 3090 too. Look at that. Oh, those are beautiful temperatures. 30.7 C on the maximum. Okay, yeah, we'll see what these look like while gaming. But yeah, overall very cool temps. Idling. I know it's idling, guys. I know, but we gotta check that out obviously before we check anything else. I want to keep MSI Afterburner open in the background just so you guys can see what the current temps are while I'm gaming. So yeah, with that said, let's load up some Warzone. I don't want to play against players and kind of embarrass myself in front of hundreds and thousands of people, so we will play against bots. All right guys, here we go. So we're gonna go to private match, battle royale practice, and then we'll do a quick training match. Oh, we only get one tiny circle. Okay, I've actually never played the practice Warzone before, or the bot lobby, I guess. Oh, I can't even jump down yet. Okay. All right, here we go. So 24 other bots. We had some nice frames actually, even in the sky. Oh my god, look how smooth this is. Oh my god, oh, this is already running better than the PC I have back at home. That is actually, I don't know if it's sad or funny. Maybe both, I guess. Are you serious? I'm not making this up, you guys. This is, oh my god, I can't even, I wish I can show you what I'm feeling. 200 plus frames on maxed out settings in 1080p. This is amazing. So we're getting some really nice frames. Temperatures are looking good as well. 66 degrees for the GPU and under 65 for the CPU. I am happy with those numbers. These bots are so bad. So basically what we're gonna do is we'll play a little bit here, take a note on the numbers. Make sure you guys are looking at the frames per second, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna compare that to the next test. The next test, I'm basically going to game and stream on the gaming PC alone, just so I can see what the performance hit is gonna look like. That's my main concern here. At the end of the day, we need to figure out if it's really worth it streaming on two systems or if you can just do it on one, right? If you're on a budget and you're really serious about streaming, we're gonna figure out if it's actually worth getting two systems. The footage you guys are looking at right now on screen is actually the captured footage, by the way. That's what that's what Elgato's capturing right now. And if I were to stream, this is the footage that my viewers would be watching. Oh my god, there's a little bit of a latency because I'm playing on a wireless mouse and keyboard, but overall, I mean, damn. I'm impressed, man. This is beautiful. 39 is doing work. So yeah, frames wise, I mean, we are constantly 180 to 200, low 200. So we're gonna keep that number in mind. Yeah, let's switch over to just gaming and streaming on the on a single PC. I have to kill that guy. All right, let's switch over. All right, guys. So here we are. As you can see, I have my Streamlabs OBS currently turned on, and I have it set to game capture, while my 4K capture utility is not recording anything. So we're gonna do everything now just on the gaming PC and see if we're going to take a performance hit. And if we are, how much of a performance hit is it really gonna be? All right, right off the bat, I'm already noticing a huge dip in numbers. We are nowhere near 200 in the sky like we were before, but we'll get a better sample when we land. One of the advantages of playing and streaming on an NVIDIA card is that you can actually use the NVENC encoder, so it takes the stress off the CPU quite a bit. Oh man, yeah, that is quite a hit, you guys. 170 max, 170 indoors looks like, and high 140s. That is quite a dip. What is that, like 40, 50 FPS hit with NVENC? That's insane. That's actually, I did not expect that much of a hit, to be honest. I guess the question really comes down to is, do you got the money? You got the moolah? Go for it, right? And how serious are you streaming? You want to make a career out of it, or you just want to do it casually on the side? If you're gonna do it casually, honestly, I feel like a single PC using an NVIDIA card should be enough. If you're gonna be going with a high-end card, I might as well just drop the budget on a high-end like 3090 or 3080 Ti and just use the NVENC encoder, to be honest, instead of buying two separate systems. But yeah, I mean, that's quite a hit, you guys. 140, 150 FPS. That is literally like 50, minimum of 50, at least 50 FPS hit, I would say. Same settings too, guys, so that is shocking. That is actually shocking. The 3090 is able to freaking take a 50 FPS dip to the face and still run like a champ. I am in love with this PC. Like, I might even just take this home, to be honest. I'm thinking about just keeping it, doing something with it. This is great. Another thing is, if you guys, you know, take into consideration two separate systems, there's a bunch of cables coming out from behind the PC, right? Like, there's so much cable clutter, but with this, all the cables and all the components are inside the desk. You only got 3 cables coming behind the desk, coming out of the desk. 2 for the power supplies for each system, and then 1 for the actual desk. So 3 total cables. It's such a clean setup. We're gonna execute this guy. Yeah, there you go. Oh, what a beautiful ending. Oh my god. Well, anyways, yeah, I think that concludes the test, you guys. All right, well, guys, it's been a hell of a ride these past 5 months. It's a little bittersweet now that I'm concluding this project. It almost feels like I'm giving up my baby. Like, a piece of me is gonna be missing now that I'm moving on to other things, because I've spent so much time on this damn build. But I've learned so much from it. You know, I'm gonna take all the experience I've soaked up from this project, and I'm gonna put it towards all of my other future water-cooled builds for sure. And I've learned a lot, you guys. Yeah, nonetheless, I appreciate you guys being so patient since day one, really. I've decided not to split any of my videos into separate parts in the future, unless they drag on for way too long. I'll try and put it all in one video for you guys, because I know some of you were complaining about splitting it in separate videos and making you guys wait a year to watch them all. But yeah, nonetheless, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'll drop a link to all the parts used below in case you guys are interested in checking them out. And yeah, I will see you very soon in the next one. Peace.